All right, as you can see, with the way that foam is running and dripping down, it's definitely clinging and grabbing the dirt and grime that's on your paint. This will help prevent you guys from installing all those deep scratches and swirl marks in those beautiful Harley-Davidson paint jobs. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Tire on Two Wheels video. On this video, we're going to take a look at the IK Foam Pro 2. The IK Foam Pro 2 is the predecessor to the IK 1.5 sprayer. This is a foam pump-up sprayer that you can spray your car or your motorcycle with, you know, to keep from installing swirls and scratches before you do a contact wash. You know, as you can see, it's definitely some upgrades on this thing compared to the 1.5. I could already tell as far as the size of the actual container is much larger. The base has that base that won't tip over. You have your release right here on the top. You have your locking trigger, as well as you have a storage handle to put your tips in. But I'm gonna just let you guys check out this box. We're gonna test it with all three tips, you know, so you guys can get a good understanding of how the actual foam sprayer works and what type of foam you'll get if you use the green tip, the gray tip, or the orange tip. So stay tuned. All right, we're inside. We got our IK Foam Pro 2, a gallon of plain water, some concentrated car wash soap, and a measuring cup. Let's get this thing unboxed so we can see what's going on. Okay, that's all that comes in the package. You have your paperwork along with this package right here. It has these caps, filters, as well as your tips. Right here we have the orange wet foam, we have the green dry foam, and what's installed inside of the IK Foam Pro 2 right now is the intermediate. How you change your tips, you just pull it out right there. As you can see, slide another one on, and there's a little hole right here. You actually just slide it back in there just like that, and it's all ready to go. So what you do with your tips that you're not using, you take these and you put them inside of your handle. Then you take either this cap or this cap and you slip it on, just so you'll know exactly what type of solution you're spraying. Just say if you have two of these and you're spraying car wash soap and in one of them, and maybe some type of cleaner or degreaser in the other one, one red one for the degreaser, one green one for the soap, and that way you'll be able to determine what's in it. Even if the products are the exact same color, you'll know exactly what's in it just by looking at your IK Foam Pro 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 ounces of concentrated car wash soap. We'll just pour 3 ounces into this measuring cup, and we're going to add 3 ounces into this gallon of water. Now that we have our 3 ounces mixed, we're gonna go back outside. As you can see, I filled it up to around 34 ounces, and we already pumped it up. And I'm using the green dry foam tip right now, so we're gonna go ahead and test it out. Let's get it. As you can see, that's some nice, thick, and dry foam that's holding and clinging to the motorcycle. And it'll definitely cling to the vehicle so you can prevent installing scratches and swirls in the paint. But we about to move on to the next tip. All right, so you saw us use the IK Foam Pro 2 with the green tip. Now we're gonna move on to the gray tip, the one that comes in it, the intermediate tip. So we're gonna use this one, then we're gonna move over to the orange. So stay tuned, let's get it. As you can see, it almost looks the same with the intermediate tip, but you can tell the foam is a little more wet. Let me pump it up again. Actually, you can see it moving right here. As you can see, it's a little more wet than when I used the dry tip a little while ago. I'm gonna spray it right here in this spot right here so you guys can see. But yeah, as you can see, that's definitely a little wetter. Like I said, this is the intermediate tip. We about to move on to the orange wet foam tip. All right, as you can see, with the way that foam is running and dripping down, it's definitely clinging and grabbing the dirt and grime that's on your paint. This will help prevent you guys from installing all those deep scratches and swirl marks in those beautiful Harley-Davidson paint jobs. Okay, so we got it all pumped up, and we are using the orange wet foam tip. We got the orange wet foam tip in here, and we're gonna go ahead and spray the motorcycle down and let you guys check it out. As you can clearly see, this is definitely a lot wetter than it was on the last go round. But yeah, check it out, guys. This is the wet foam tip. As you can see, look at all that foam just dripping, running. But this is the option that you can use without using a pressure washer or a foam cannon. You know, you can go ahead and wash your bike with just this IK Foam Pro 2, a bucket of water, and a garden hose, you know. And it will definitely help prevent putting a lot of swirls and scratches into your Harley-Davidson motorcycle. But as you can see, the IK Foam Pro 2, it works great, guys. If you would like to purchase an IK Foam Pro 2, the links will be listed in the description box below. You know, the orange wet foam tip, in my opinion, seems to be the best tip because it does do a lot of covering and it grabs a lot of the dirt, grime, and it clings to it and just brings it down, you know. So it'll definitely help you prevent deep swirls and scratches on your Harley-Davidson motorcycle. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys on this one, man. You know what it is. Keep the rubber side down, get out there and ride your bike, and we'll see you on these two videos right here. Peace.